Here we go with the Azure network infrastructure. So let's move forward and see what is inside when we talk about the networking services on the platform of Azure. So here we go. Here you can see we have almost 130k miles of fiber plus subsea cable when we talk about Microsoft global network infrastructure. It means that in all data centers in a number of zones and in a number of regions are interconnected with each other, and fault tolerance, scalability, redundancy is already implemented when we are using Microsoft Azure services. And here we have 54 Azure regions, and here you can see we have 160 plus edge sites where these data centers are connected with each other. While when we talk about the network infrastructure, so almost 500 plus network partners available which provide their services for the purpose of connectivity. Connections detail we will definitely discuss in our coming episode, so you will be really enjoy when you are going with the Microsoft Azure services. And when we move forward, you can see we have satellite connectivity is also available on the platform of Microsoft Azure. So you can connect via fiber optic cable inside the sea, and if we talk about the satellite connectivity, so this connectivity is also available. And here we have four major domains or four major categories when we are going to discuss about the networking services. So the first one is connectivity services, in which we will discuss about the connectivity procedures, about the connectivity infrastructure, what is virtual networks, how these virtual networks are working, how we can connect via IPv4 and IPv6 services, and what other features and options available. When we move forward with the second option, so the second option is about the security services, and we will definitely discuss a number of security concepts during the implementation. And at level 3 we have delivery services, which is totally about the internet performance and content delivery. So in coming episodes we will definitely explore all these domains in detail. And last and the most important is monitoring services, because your network audit, optimization, and your all other activities which are happening on the platform of Azure networking services is totally dependent on the monitoring services. Because if you are going to analyze any kind of activity, for that purpose you need to enable monitoring services for your own infrastructure. By using the monitoring services, you can improve your network policies, you can improve your security strategies, and a number of other things for your own infrastructure. And when we move forward, here you can see, as I discuss, when we talk about the connectivity services, it means that it's all about connectivity. When we talk about the connectivity services, it means that in this domain we are going to discuss all parameters, all services which are providing connectivity inside your own Azure infrastructure, or if you are getting any kind of connectivity over the internet, or if you are going to design a kind of connectivity between your on-prem infrastructure and Azure as well. So here we have Azure Virtual Networks, Azure Pairing, Azure Virtual WAN, Express Route, VPN, IPv4 and IPv6. So we will start from Azure Virtual Networks and then move forward and learn lots of skills and theoretical concepts on the platform of Azure. And at level 2 we have security services. So for security services, on the top we have network security groups. These kinds of groups are providing the basic basic kind of security. You can block specific ports, you can allow any specific ports, or you can block on behalf of source and destination, and that kind of simple policies available with network security groups. And if we move forward, we have a number of other security concepts or a number of other security tools on the platform of Azure, which include Azure Private Link, Azure Firewall Manager, which is really useful when we talk about advanced level of security, and Azure Bastion, which we already implemented in our previous sessions. And last and most important is Azure Web Application Firewall. So web application firewall is totally focused for web services, for your web servers and all kind of web traffic when we talk about the security. And when we done with the security services, then we have delivery services. As I discussed earlier, that it's all about the performance optimization, about the network connectivity. So here we have three major services. The first one is application gateway, the second one is Azure front door, while the third one is Azure CDN, content delivery network, which is totally focused on the performance side, on the data delivery when we talk about the Azure platform. And at last we have monitoring services. So you need to monitor your own infrastructure, you need to monitor all kinds of inbound traffic, all kinds of outbound traffic, what kind of activities are happening on your infrastructure when users utilize your own infrastructure. So for that purpose, when we talk about the monitoring services, we have two major categories. The first one is Internet Analyzer and the second one is Azure Monitor for Network. So these two tools provide lots of monitoring activities when we talk about the Microsoft Azure. So let's move forward, start with the virtual networks and see how we can implement the virtual networks and how they are working when we talk about the connectivity. So let's move now.